If you were joining us last night at 5, we told Hank Winchester's story of finding out that he has coronary disease and how it has forced him to take control of his heart health so that, of course, he can live longer.
And he's doing really well, by the way, now. He also convinced me to take the same test. Since we're virtually the same age, we have kids the same age, and I wanted to share how easy it was, but more importantly, why we need more availability to these tests here in Michigan.
The first part of my test involved an ultrasound of the heart.
So I'm going to see my heart beating on there.
Right. We slice the heart in different plane. You will see.
So far, so good, at least preliminarily. Later, I popped into Corazon Imaging in Berkeley for an outpatient coronary CT like this. It was very convenient, and in hours, Hank's physician, Dr. Amir Kaki, also had my comprehensive test results with that all-important calcium score.
Hank's case is a great example that the test is very actionable in a sense that now we have initiated therapies to try to mitigate that from ever becoming a hard event such as a heart attack, stroke, or even worse, a mortality. In your case, yours is 0. So in your case, we're going to keep reassuring you, keep doing what you're doing. So the data that we get is very actionable for our patients.
How would you feel about doing a test that's non-invasive, cost-effective, less than 1% chance of missing heart disease?
Abir Mahana is the CEO of Corazon Imaging, where Hank and I had those tests done. Corazon got a $10 million grant from the state to open new paths for patients to get tested, to try and turn Michigan's troubling heart statistics around.
Our singular focus is on really doing coronary CT across the state of Michigan. It's an underserved state. We're the 13th highest state with heart disease, 7th highest for mortality. And our goal is to have 12 open within the next 12 months to really be able, and that's why we did not do one site. We did mobile so we can hit more communities and save lives in Michigan.
And saving lives starts with knowing if you are at risk.
We want to increase awareness, and for patients who have risk factors, strong family history, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, sedentary lifestyle, those are all modifiable risk factors with the exception of your family history. Obviously, your genetics, you can't change that. Everything else, there's things that you could do in your life to potentially have a healthier heart.
And they shouldn't be afraid of what the results are because, I mean, if you're not on the floor clutching your chest, there's something you can do no matter what the test shows.
Correct. You should not be afraid. Actually, this information is only going to be helpful because it could potentially mitigate a more serious event in the future.
And that's exactly what happened in Hank's case. As you heard, like my test was good, and I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. But Hank's now got a a game plan, basically.
Right.
And I know what you're thinking. Does this test get covered by my insurance? More and more. It is an expensive test, around $500, but more insurance companies are covering it. And not only that's the good news, but also you don't even have to hit all those risk factors anymore to get referred to go get it. And that's why it's important. You heard those statistics. Michigan is a bad state where heart disease is killing so many people.
And it's a preventable disease, but of course you have to be able to get the testing to find out what you're dealing with so that you can be treated.
Talk to your doctor and also talk to your insurance company, but you're probably able to go get that.